exciting card for you. Starting off in the featherweight division, Pietran Chang versus Isao Tamura. First up on the scale, Isai Tamura. 145. And his opponent, Pietran Chang. 146. First fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, Pietran Chang and Isai Tamura. Next up in the bantamweight division, Takeya Mitsugaki versus Chris Carriazo. First up on the scale, Chris Carriazo. 36. And his opponent, Takeya Mitsugaki. 135. Chris Carriazo and Takeya Mitsugaki, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in the middleweight division, Ricky Fukuda versus Steve Cantwell. 185 for Mr. Cantwell. And his opponent, Ricky Fukuda. 185. Steve Cantwell and Ricky Fukuda, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in the bantamweight division, Kid Yamamoto versus Vaughn Lee. First up on the scale, Vaughn Lee. 135. And his opponent, Kid Yamamoto. 185. UFC lightweight champion, Anthony Pettis. 155 for showtime. That's a hell of a way to kick off the pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Lozon and Anthony Pettis. Next up in the featherweight division, Hatsun Ryoki versus Bart Kalashevsky. For Mr. Kalashevsky and his opponent Hatsun Ryoki. Bart Kalashevsky and Hatsun Ryoki, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in the middleweight division, Yushin Thunder Okami versus Tim the Barbarian Bosch. First up on the scale, the Barbarian Tim Bosch. 186. And his opponent, Yushin Okami. Mr. Okami! Middleweight action, ladies and gentlemen! Tim Bosch and Yushin Okami! Next up in the welterweight division, Yoshihiro Akiyama versus Jake Shields! On the scale, former Strikeforce and Elite XC champion, Jake Shields, 170. And his opponent, Yoshihiro Akiyama. Jake Shields and Yoshihiro Akiyama, ladies and gentlemen. Next up in the heavyweight division, Mark Hunt versus Chad Kongo. First up on the scale, Chad Kongo. 229. And his opponent, former K1 champion, Mark the Super Samoan Hunt. 264 for Mr. Hunt. Chad Kongo and Mark Hunt, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Bader. First up on the scale, Ryan Bader. 205 for the Ultimate Fighter winner. And his opponent, the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Quentin Rampage Jackson. Jackson is overweight, and he is going to have to give up 20% of his purse to Ryan Bader, but the fight will go on. 96 kilos. First of all, it's a unique opportunity to fight here in Japan and a huge fight, fighting a former world champion. Give us your thoughts on the fight.
Yeah, we got the call to fight, Rampage, and it's an honor to fight him, especially here in Japan, in front of the Japanese people. And in this country, I came up watching, Pride and watching it here in Japan. I always dreamed of fighting here one day, so dream came true, and let alone I'm fighting a guy like Rampage.
Should be a great fight. Good luck to you, sir. All right, here with Quentin Rampage Jackson. First of all, Quentin, I know this is a huge, important moment for you to be able to fight in Japan. You passed up on other opportunities to fight here. Tell us how important it is for you to fight here, how many memories this brings back, and what it means to fight Ryan Bader.
Ryan Bader! Shibakuzokura! I really wanted to fight here. You guys have no idea what I went through. I had a lot of ups and downs in my camp. And there's a lot of struggle to get here. Me and Dana almost bumped heads again, but Dana is a cool man, and he understood how bad I wanted to be here in Japan, so he allowed me to not fight in Chicago and be here to put on the show for you guys. I love you all.
Thank you, sir. Former champion Quentin Rampage Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. For the challenger. And his opponent, the UFC lightweight champion of the world, Frankie Edgar. 154 for the champion. Challenger. Benson, you are a former champion yourself. This is a very unique opportunity for you to fight not only in Japan, but to fight for the UFC belt. Give us your thoughts on Frankie Edgar as an opponent and this opportunity to fight for the title.
It's a huge opportunity. I'm very excited. Frankie's the man, has a great chin, has a great heart, has proved himself time and again. It's a great champion. It's going to be an honor for me to take a belt from a champion like that.
No way. It's going to be an honor for me to watch the fight. Good luck to you, sir. All right, I'm here with the champion, Frankie Edgar. First of all, Frankie, how nice is it to be able to fight in a fight that's not a rematch?
No, this is great. It's refreshing. Ben's a tough dude. It was, a good camp to prepare for him. Obviously, a new face, new name. Let's do it.
Looking forward to it, sir. Good luck to you. The champion, ladies and gentlemen, Frankie Edgar. That is our weigh-in. Thank you very much.